Hello everyone, I'm Tom64.
And I'm Nintendo, please don't sue me, 54.
I am Smoothies.
I'm just going to introduce myself like normal. My name is Sky.
And welcome to the HellfireComms playthrough of Sonic Advance, aka we actually play a good Dimps-developed game for once.
How many of the Dimps games have we done?
We did the 3DS version of Generations.
Yeah.
I've played the Wii version of Unleash on a stream.
Uh-huh.
I've played other Dimps games. We may not have done playthroughs of them yet, but we'll get to them, don't you worry.
Yes, I love you to do so, like, we finally play a good Dimps game as opposed to bad ones, which none of you have seen us play before, but we played them. Oh, they're out there.
On that mythical place called the HellfireComms livestream.
Exactly.
You guys think BioWare will ever get its comeback?
No. Anyway, moving on. Welcome to Sonic Advance. This is Neo Green Hill, otherwise literally known as New Green Hill Zone. Oh, the originality, it just blows my balls off.
Whoa. I will say, Tom, this is nothing like we know, because Green Hill didn't have those giant parasails in the sand, alright? So this is completely nothing like Green Hill, Sharp.
Are you having a giggle, mate?
No, I'm not. I'm doing a commentary review. Giggles are the first thing from my mind.
I'm really depressed now.
Good,
Damn.
my job is done. Damn, son! We missed it, but I just want to go back. Out of all the advanced games, I think this one has the greatest intro by a mile. It's so sextastic, it's amazing.
What is your deal with that intro? It's just a PowerPoint presentation.
But it's freaking amazing, because at this point in time, intro screens had just been like someone pops out of like a circle and like, you know, rags his finger back and forth. This, we had Sonic putting his foot up and his hand out, Tails, you know, salutes, Knuckles punches himself, and Amy blows a kiss. We had never seen that shit before in the Sonic game, alright? It was fucking mind-blowing.
I'm sorry, recently you did a playthrough of Sonic 3D Blast where a very janky 3D Sonic runs towards the screen at like 5 frames per second. That was genius.
We don't talk about that game, Tom Sharp.
Yes, let's talk about this one. How many other Green Hill pastiches or homages have there been in the series? I can think of 2. Mecha Green Hill and Green Hills from Sonic 2 on the Master System.
Seaside Hill.
Seaside Hill, Emerald Hill, Green Hill from Battle,
Aquatic Ruin at one point was called Neo Green Hill.
Leaf Forest from Advance 2. Sunset Hill is blatantly a Green Hill remix because it even uses remixes of the Green Hill theme. It's just Green
Splash
Hill at
Hill.
night. Splash Hill Zone, exactly.
Well,
See?
are we including stuff from Future Tiles now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fair dues, this is the special stage, and perspective is the one thing that will stop you from getting emeralds here. It's really bad.
They're so I think, as a whole, I like the Advanced trilogy, but all of them have really shitty special stages. This
Oh
one
my
is
God,
by
yeah.
far the worst. This one's so bad.
What is with Sonic and finding these random-ass snowboards? He does it in SA2 and SA1 and Sonic 3 and now in Sonic Advance, and then he does it... Where do they come from?
Kind of like the Chaos Emeralds, he always has it shoved up his arse in case he ever needs one at any point. Oh shit, I'm in space, better put it out.
These special stages, to me, I think when they were making the game, they were playing Knuckles Chaotix, and they got to the bonus stage, and they said, wow, this is really shitty. Let's make a special stage out of this.
Now, if you want to unlock the true final level, and in turn the true final boss, you will need all 7 emeralds, but the good news there is you only need to collect them with one character. So, basically, Sonic goes through, he collects all 7, boom, you're done. The bad news, though, is that the other prerequisite for unlocking the true final level is that you have to complete all 4 character campaigns. And I did my time with that offline. There's no way I'm going to sit down and record the same game 4 times over. So, this is going to be a Sonic-only run, I'm afraid.
So I got this pretty much as soon as it was released on the GBA. How about you guys?
Same, yeah. Once it came out, I was like, this is mine now. I didn't even pay for it, I just took it.
The first one I played was Sonic Advance 2, and so going backwards to Advance 1 for me was kind of jarring because of how fast it is.
Out of all of us, I'm probably the one who played this most recently, in cartridge form on my SP, and I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I liked it any more than the classics, being the retro fag that I am, but it was a fun game. My only real issues with it is that some of the stages are a bit blandly designed, and it's a little bit clunky here and there.
I think the stages are fine. What I find most interesting is the sprite animation is really fluid and awesome.
It is. It is amazing. Graphically, I would say this is probably the entire Advanced Trilogy and Sonic Battle. It's actually some of the better looking sprite games on the GBA.
I think if they went with the Sonic 4 back in the days of the Sega Saturn, it would probably look something like this if they didn't go 3D.
I'm so glad they didn't do that, because then we would have gotten some Sonic fucking extreme bullshit. I love this boss theme for Robotnik, it's awesome. I didn't play it for 2 seconds and then get this.
You know what? This is the Jaws theme, is what it is.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back to Neo Green Hill Zone. I mean, this, like, again, kind of like the stages themselves, the bosses aren't anything amazingly, like, original or that great to play through, but they kind of do justice.
If memory serves me correctly, the advanced bosses just got worse over time.
Yeah, and by Advance 3, they were fucking awful.
Yeah, like Sky Canyon comes to mind immediately.
Well, yeah, Sky Canyon from Advance 2 is one of the most dickish bosses in the entire franchise. I don't mind the bosses in Advance 3 because they were all kind of different, but I think the fact that in Advance 2 you have to run away from every single boss got really annoying for me. And now we're pretty much we're in Secret Base. It's chemical plant about the chemicals. Good stuff there.
Fantastic intro, Gareth. It's almost like an FTCR playthrough. But yeah, I agree. I see a little bit of a scrap brain zone in this design, though. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Bit of Metropolis minus the dickish badniks.
Yeah, I don't know why, just the name Secret Base cracks me up. It's a base, and it's secret, but not anymore, you fucker. It is simply Base Zone.
Well, see, I love that shit because when I used to live in England, there was a thing 5 miles from my house that was called Secret Nuclear Bunker. Not really so not really so secret if you put up like big signs for it, all around town.
Giant arrows pointing to it. Here it is.
Got flashing neon lights.
This is actually one of the state. Whenever I go back and replay Advance 1, I think I probably spend more time on this zone than any other. I don't know why. I just like it.
I like the music, but this is a tad forgettable to me, to be honest.
Well, it sounds like the typical spy theme, you know? Na 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 na.
No.
Yeah, good job, Skyler.
What the hell kind of spy music you listen to?
James Bond.
James Bond. I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, that's the knockoff James Bond from China.
Now, as a whole, on the music front, I think this game has quite a lot of nice tracks, but I was never a big fan of any of these synth choices from any of the GBA games.
Really? I don't know.
The GBA in general, I think, didn't really have that great of a sound chip.
It didn't. It's especially if you listen to it on an iPod or on clear headphones, it's just not very good at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blame part of that on the output for the sound, because if you listen to these uncompressed, they sound a lot better.
What's weird about that is, though, the GBA is perfectly fine with, creating any type of sound, because I had the first 2 episodes of Sonic X on the GBA.
Same here, man.
And they sounded fine.
That cartridge is awesome.
Yes, it is.
We should do a commentary of that game.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Do it, you won't.
Fuck you guys, I'm turning off this video.
No, halfway through it just cuts to Sonic X.
Yeah, if you can push it before you grab it.
Jesus Christ.
See, this is episode 1, we're in the base.
We're in episode 1, Entity Supersonic Hedgehog. No, wait, that's the Japanese name. That's a boring Secret Bases. We're talking about Sonic X, and I hate that show.
2 minutes ago, you said it was one of your favourite levels.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite levels.
It's one of my favorite levels in context of this game. But if I was to rank this in terms of the franchise, it wouldn't even be in the top 100.
Really? Secret Base wouldn't be in the top 100?
Well, that's because it's secret and you can't find it.
Oh, come on, you have such gems as Red Volcano Zone or Tidal Plant Zone, but not Secret Base Zone? Come on!
I don't even remember those levels you're fucking referring to, man.
Hold up, did that spring launch Sonic all the way into space?
That's why it's a special spring.
Good job you found a surfboard on the way up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
where did that come from?
Thank Christ.
He probably got it from a helicopter, like in SA2. He just took a part of the wing.
I don't understand though, like in this bit, like if he doesn't get enough rings, something will cause Sonic to fall off his surfboard. Like what exactly is going to do that? I have never been able to bust through those kind of like orange circles to get rings. I can never time it well enough.
It's really precise.
Like I always do it too early. And that's another thing with the perspective of this stage.
Yeah, something like this might, if it was reformatted, it might work well on the 3DS, because you could really tell like perspective on that, but on the GBA, it's just horrible. Oh god, we're gonna fall into the trap we had on the 3DS version of Generations, where in each special stage we're like, we have nothing new to say to this shit.
Well, no. Okay, so Sonic jumps on a spring, and we just got a chow for some reason. That was weird.
Those give you continues.
It pole vaults him all the way into space, and then he's like falling all the way back down to Earth through the special stage, right?
I think it's great that he always manages to land in this kind of trippy like circle thing, like he's going down.
I like how he gets dropped off at the exact same spot he sprung up from.
I like how he's literally like his head's gonna hit the tornado just as soon as it gets 1 pixel near the tornado, his feet magically reappear on it. That's like amazing.
Well, I like how at the beginning of the level it was nighttime, and when Tails rescued us, it was daytime.
And now it's nighttime again.
The only way to escape the secret maze is to take the special stage exit.
The secret special stage exit.
Ah, you see, Steven's got it.
Ah, secret special stages. It's funny because we just did Sonic CD, and that has a secret special stage.
It's so weird watching this after playing other Dimps-developed Sonic games like, you know, Unleashed Wii, Generations 3DS, hell, the Rush series in general. You know, Sonic's got his whirly feet, which is something I don't think they brought back until Sonic 4 Episode 1, after the Advanced Trilogy, I mean.
I missed that. I want all 2D Sonic to have the whirly feet.
So, Mr. Taxman, I know you're working hard on Sonic 2 right now. If you could just squeeze that in there, you know, instant buy.
Oh my god, it's the boss from Sleeping Egg Zone in Sonic Chaos.
That's what it was. It always reminded me of something.
What was he thinking when he made this?
You know, funny enough, speaking of CD, one of the scrap bosses was just like this, but it had the spring in the back, so it was a lot dumber than before. Good job.
The spring was in the back? What the fuck?
I hope Eggman has insurance, because all his shit's exploding.
That's it for part 1 of the Sonic Advance playthrough, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now.